Welcome to the Amazon Drop Test and Evaluation video for flexible ships and product packaging. Flexible ships and product packaging includes items shipped in flexible packaging, such as padded mailers and bags. To enroll products and qualify for the Ships and Packaging program, all packaging must pass physical performance tests through the Amazon Self-Drop Test or ISTA 6 lab test. The purpose of this video is to help guide sellers in understanding how to perform the self-drop test and evaluate flexible packaged products that weigh less than 7 pounds, are non-fragile, and does not contain liquids or sharp items. To learn more, visit our website at amazon-packaging.com. Before we begin, here are the following tools required to complete the Amazon self-drop test: stool or low chair, marker, tape measure, box cutter knife, tape, a camera or phone, computer, table, wall, or something similar to measure drop heights, free fall drop tester if you have access to one, solid surface, and a hazard drop box. This will need to be a corrugated box that is 9 by 6 by 3 inches and weighs 3 pounds or 2 kilograms. Here are some other recommended tools to help safely test: steel-toed shoes, gloves, and eye protection. To prepare for drop tests, you will need to number your ASIN in a specific order. Place your ASIN down with the largest surface on the ground. If you are not sure what the largest surface area is, measure your ASIN with a tape measure. With your ASIN on the ground, make sure to have the smallest surface area facing you. Starting with the first largest surface, number the ASIN face 1. Then, moving to the right, face 2. The side that was on the ground is face 3, and then face 4. The smallest area facing you will be face 5, and lastly, the opposite small side will be face 6. Before moving on, you will need to take 2 pre-test photos of your numbered sample. Photo documentation is required for the enrollment step. The first photo will be an isometric shot of the sample that shows faces 1, 2, and 5. The second photo will be an isometric shot of the sample that shows faces 3, 4, and 6. Now we are ready to move on to the second step. We'll need something to consistently keep track of your drop heights. In this video, we'll be using a table leg. Here, we'll measure 18 inches and 36 inches and mark each height. These 2 heights are required for the Amazon drop test. Here is a drop order sequence and its corresponding heights. Now, we'll demonstrate a few of the drops. Make sure you perform the drop test on a flat, hard surface. Next, take your sample and sit on your chair or stool. Try to drop your ASIN away from your body and do not catch your item mid-drop. Try and drop the ASIN right on the sides, edges, or corners dictated in the drop test order sequence. Once the drop test is complete and no damage has occurred, the next step will be to perform the material strength test by dropping a hazard box on your tested ASIN. Again, the hazard box will need to be 9 by 6 by 3 inches in size and weigh 3 pounds or 2 kilograms. Take a picture of the hazard box you are using, place your ASIN on a hard flat surface, drop the hazard box from a height of 36 inches and orient it so that the corner impacts the test sample's bag. Repeat the drop 2 more times. Total number of drops will be 3. With the Amazon drop test for products in flexible packaging complete, you will now inspect your ASIN. The first step of evaluation is to examine the sealing method on all sides for any failures. If a zipper opens or the glue does not hold, this would be considered a failure. Next, we will evaluate the outer part of the bag for damage. Expect to see crushed corners or edges. Consider this normal. Look for any protrusions or product parts piercing the package. Note any tears on the edges of the packaging. If the tear is more than the narrowest length of a credit card or name badge, consider this a fail. A more robust material may be needed to be able to ship via the parcel environment. Following the sealing and packaging inspection, we will open the package to inspect the product. Remove the product from the package and look for cracks, dings, scuffing, or broken pieces. If electronic, does it function as intended? Damage can be easily spotted, but there are times when it's not so easy to make a judgment call. We have broken evaluation down into a simple chart. Here is a helpful hint when you are having a difficult time deciding whether or not to pass the sample. Would your customers accept this? Does this experience potentially damage your brand image? How would you feel if you or a family member received this? If you feel that your ASIN has passed, you will need to take 4 more photos for documentation. If your ASIN has failed testing, your ASIN cannot be enrolled as ships in product packaging. You should have already taken 2 pre-test photos of your ASIN as instructed prior to the drop test. The third photo is the bill of materials photo. This is a photo of all the contents laid out in an orderly fashion. The fourth photo will be of the package by itself, and the fifth photo will be of the product itself. Lastly, take a photo of the hazard drop box used for the drop test. Now that you have taken the required photos, you have completed the steps for conducting the self-drop test and evaluation. For questions and more information, please visit amazon-packaging.com.